All right, guys, I wanted to test these tires out on this one, and they seem to do really well. I'm very surprised. Now they're not scrubbing either. Now I do have the stock suspension on this, and but I also did upgrade to the metal axles, and these metal axles are just slightly wider, I believe, than the stock ones, so that might help some for maybe the wheels won't scrub for that reason alone. But I mean, they're really close. It fits right inside there when I turn. Not bad. They are very grippy, and if you notice, this thing was able to pull itself up and over some of these logs, and it's still early in the morning and wet down here, and I was surprised that it got the grip that it got. And I can hear it. I don't know if you can catch it on the video, but I can hear these tires when they're gripping, and they're making that nice grindy rubber to the wood kind of sound. And it did really well. I mean, this thing is really excellent little trail rig. Now the one weird thing is, somebody had mentioned to me that theirs has a drag brake on low gear. Well, I have the Jeep Cherokee, I think it's, I don't remember the number, maybe the MN78 or something, but the Jeep Cherokee, on when you hit the button, it's all electronic. It only has one gear, but it has two to high and low gear, a high and low speed that's electronic with a push of a button. So that makes that one gear go faster or slower, basically electronically. Well, this has the same basic setup, so I'll hit the throttle rate button here and we'll go in low gear, and you'll see what I mean. This thing will not stop going downhill at all. I don't even think it slows down. I mean, it doesn't even have any form of drag brake. But let's go. Let me try to hold this camera. All right, here's the low gear there. And then there's high gear there. Look, you can see the wheels. I let go of the throttle, they still spin. Okay, that's high gear, no drag brake at all. Let's go in low. Same thing. They don't stop. There's no drag brake at all on this thing, at least on mine. But here's low gear now. There, look at that, rolling straight down the hill. It shouldn't do that. That right there, there's no drag brake. I wouldn't be able to do that. Look, there's no form of drag brake either. It doesn't slow down anymore. So, you know, explain to me how this is supposed to be a drag brake. But I wish it did have it. Now my Cherokee will stop on a dime. As soon as I let loose of that throttle, that Cherokee will just sit there on that incline and not move. And that's what you want when you're crawling on rocks. You do not want this. That's horrible. You can't have that happen when you try to stop and want to make a sudden turn on a rock, but the RC wants to keep rolling. That's not good. That no way in my book is a drag brake. See, that's low gear, here's high gear. Of course, it's the same thing. So neither one of my gears have a drag brake, so I have no reason to put this in low gear at all. I don't see a reason. I got more torque with high gear, and I can creep. Look, here's high gear going slow. Okay. And I can do the same thing in low gear. I gain nothing. I actually lose some of my torque, and of course I lose my high speed when I switch that to their low speed, or whatever you want to call it. I don't want to say low gear because it's just low speed. But yeah, there's no drag brake on this thing. Now maybe mine's a fluke, but you know. Anyway, I just wanted to sit there and prove my point, because I've had somebody was mentioning, hey, it's got a drag brake in low gear. Well, mine doesn't. Maybe theirs does, but I wish this was set up like the Cherokee is. The Cherokee has a really strong drag brake, and it's really nice in the low speed. It crawls really nice. It has a little bit better slow speed control. In my opinion, it has far better electronics than this does. The ESC is way better. It's programmed better. That drag brake is really nice. This one, it doesn't It doesn't want to stop, but that's okay for me because I trail drive with this one. But if I was to crawl with it, I would take the Cherokee over any day because of that drag brake. Like, I can get my Cherokee down here and you'll see it. It'll stop on an incline. It'll stop on a dime. It's got a really strong, like 100% drag brake. But anyway, enough about drag brakes and all. I just wanted you guys to see that. And so you know I'm not crazy when I say this thing does not have a drag brake. But maybe it's just mine. I don't know. But regardless, this is a great RC. It's well worth, if you can get it for, you know, around $60 to $100. I've seen on Amazon they have the Pro version. Well, the Pro version is just a silver color, and the only difference that anybody's ever proved to me is that it has rear lights. Now, I painted these, but the Pro has these already colored and has LEDs back here. And that's the only difference. So it's no real big jump for me to go grabbing it right now. You know, since I've already started upgrading this one, I can put LEDs back there, so which I might do that. And I got a nice set anyway that would fit on this just perfect. But anyway, all right guys, hit that like button if you like this video. I appreciate it. It helps the channel. If you got any questions, hit me up in the comment section. And as always, thank you for everything.